Alright, so this is just a quick video for investors to show kind of where I'm at right now in the process. This is I got 7 acres. This is the front half. We got about 2.5, almost 3 that is groomed for like living space. And then I have the acres that go around like a horse or like a L or a big boot, I guess. And I do want investors obviously to accelerate this thing, but the reality of it is it's going in. Right here in this space, I'm going to have like a processing area here, right here. But then back here on this spot here and this spot a little bit further, it's actually quite a decent distance there. I want to prototype one that's in the ground recessed, and then one that's on the ground with the earth pushed up to it for the thermal mass on that. The other one I'm gonna have to get some earthwork done, move that out of the way, and then at some point up here in this corner is where I'd like to put a pole barn, gantry in it and stuff for prototyping some of the generators and bigger parts, and getting a plan together for moving like panel walls and that type of stuff. So this land, it was farmed before my wife and I bought it. We bought it 7 years ago now. I've always wanted to put the greenhouse on it. We tried to garden the front here at one point. It was entertaining, we'll call it that. The only equipment we had was massive. It was made for 180 acres, not 5, and so it was kind of comical, seeing these giant rigs moving around in here. But yeah, so we gave it a shot, and I want to do the greenhouses. I'm thinking about maybe doing some bamboo. But a lot of just like the hemp, industrial hemp, different things like that. One of these days I'm hoping to be able to get there's like 180 acres behind me there, and that's, I'd like to be able to absorb that at some point, and then inside these trees there's a pond in there, and that's where we do like our sweat lodge and all that. Vision Quest is around the back there, so around the back of these trees there's some hills, and it kind of makes a little recessed area for people to be able to have privacy in that. And yeah, so we do our ceremonies in there and then come out here and grow our food, and then in a perfect world, when I first wrote the Morningstar Movement plan, I had it set up at the time with therapist and worker to do horse therapy. And so that was going to be my idea right here. I wanted to put a stable and do horse therapy and all that. I mean, and I'd still like to see that happen as part of the nonprofit. I just don't see myself being able to give that my focus. But I do have people that work with me that are still involved. The lady that was going to do the horse therapy, the psychologist side of it, she's still available. And still wanting to do those types of things and help the community like that. She's also native and is culturally based. She does some pretty good mental health stuff. So I've been fortunate to have a lot of professionals that have a different little perspective on things here. So, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of show the land, and like I said, investors are great. I'd like to be able to get the opportunity to accelerate this, and get this into production. But it's one of those things that no matter what, it's happening. If I got to do it 100% alone, then that's okay. I'm one of those people that's been kind of the story of my life. I don't wait for people. I go ahead and just do it. Kind of reminds me of Clint Eastwood in that one movie. I don't want it done next week. I want it done now. So, but yeah. Just wanted to show the land again. Like I said, I got 7 acres hidden up here in north central Wisconsin-ish, not too far northeast of the Twin Cities there. And so I think this is a prime spot because it gets colder and cold here. We've had anywhere from, with the wind chill at least 60 below and then anywhere up to 110, 115 with humidity. So it's got a nice broad spectrum of weather to deal with. And like I said, my concern with the greenhouse isn't heating it. It's not. I have no doubt in my mind that I am going to have an overabundance of heat, and that my problem is going to be purging it properly, getting it to be able to have control of that ambient static nature of that by mechanizing it here. And then again too, one more quick thing I add on to that. The greenhouse, these are all the stuff I'm putting into it. The whole concept is old school generators, old school equipment, a lot of actuators, that type of stuff. I want to avoid as much digital. I'm going to avoid digital, period. I don't want anything in there that can be messed up by disaster or those types of things. And it's a lot easier to replace mechanical devices, old school. It's look like at these old government places, they have stockpiles of old vehicles, and just a curiosity, just something I noticed. But that's what I said, that what I want in the greenhouse is to be all these old cisterns, for holding water, and then using the motion in there to distribute the heat temperature and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, like I said, we're up in north Wisconsin there, and so we got plenty of acres to do prototype here. I got some folks out in California and down in Texas that are thinking about wanting prototypes, but they're kind of in the same boat as me, as far as financially, so plugging away. All right, good talking to you.